Namaste and welcome back to another video on friction. This is part 2. In this video, we will be discussing the three parts of friction and friction as unnecessary evil. To revise what friction is nothing but opposing motion. Yes, opposing force. Friction is opposing force. It opposes the direction of motion. To learn more about friction, refer to the first part of the video. Yes. Now, how is friction caused? You see here, you enlarge this. There are some irregularities between them. There are irregularities, right? Friction is caused due to the irregularities found between two objects. Yes, we discussed this in previous video. Check that video also. Yes, now types of friction. So we have static friction. We have static friction. We have static friction, sliding friction, and rolling friction. Yes, we'll be discussing in detail about them in this video. Yes, listen properly because it's very important. Static friction is a force that keeps an object at rest when we try to move it by applying an external force. So an object is here, you apply great force to make it move. The object is at rest. Yes, that is called static friction. With an increase in applied force, static friction increases to a limit. So the more you keep pushing the object, the more the frictional force will be acting, but beyond the limit it won't act. So that what this tells. With an increase in the applied force, static friction increases to a limit beyond which slipping starts. So it can't resist, it can't stop anymore, it has to give way. Yes, so the object moves. That is called static friction. Once again I'll read it. Static friction is force that keeps an object at rest when we try to move it by applying an external force. That is static friction. Now next type of friction is the sliding friction. The sliding friction. It is the sliding friction when a body begins to slide on the surface. When it slides on the surface, now it's sliding. Yes, it started to move. It is no longer rest. It is no longer in rest, so it's moving now. So the force exerted by the surface on the object is called sliding friction. Kinetic friction. Yes, when a body begins to slide on the surface, the force exerted by the surface on an object is called sliding friction. An object is moving. Yes, the force exerted on the moving object is simply sliding friction or kinetic friction. This term is important. I mean, this is new, I would say. Yes, this is new. Kinetic friction is new. It's a new term. Next, rolling friction. What is it? See, you can see from the meaning itself, rolling. Yes, it is rolling. It is rolling. Rolling friction acts when an object rolls over the surface. So this object is rolling over this, and the friction acted is the friction that acts between them is rolling friction. In the rolling surfaces in contact don't rub against each other as they were while sliding. In rolling friction, the surfaces in contact do not rub against each other. they won't rub against each other. Instead, they roll. They don't rub. Like this is rubbing, yes? This is rubbing. So this and this rub together, but this object on the ground rolls. Yes, they do not rub against each other. Yes. An object rolls over a surface. And you see, static friction is more. Static is more than sliding, and sliding is more than rolling. We'll be discussing this soon. Yes. Now, friction as a friend and a foe. Friction can be useful. It is a friend for us, but it is also dangerous. So let's see how friction helps us. How friction helps us. In some situations, friction is desirable. We need friction. For example, it enables us to hold objects right using a chalk or light matchstick. So the person is writing on this blackboard. Matchstick is being struck. See, due to friction, heat arises. Yes, and I would also like to say, friction produces heat. Friction produces heat. And that's why this matchstick gets lighted. Yes, of course, there are some chemical reactions happening. Next, let's see friction as an enemy. Yes, enemy. In other scenarios, friction is undesirable. For example, it causes wear and tear of shoes. See, you can see here. Wear and tear of shoes and vehicles. Tires is the tires of vehicles, and the wear and tear of shoes and tires reduces efficiency of machines because heat loss. Yes, it reduces the efficiency of machines. So that's it. We have come to an end of this part 2 video, and like since it's so short, I would like to give an extra information. It's also given in the reader. Since friction reduces efficiency of machines, we use lubricants and something else. What is this? Comment below. Yes, comment in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, and support. Yes, the support is needed for me. Thank you. Have a great day.